So we have VinylPizza. Cass needs to play smarter. Plat 3. Close game. Could have won with some small changes. Tell me where I should have used my ult for this match. Trying to work on Cass and my aim. Thanks for your time. So I pre-watched most of this game to get an idea of what to look for. And I think you have good enough aim and just aim, movement, etc. to climb. Two main issues that I see are, one, your ults are pretty horrible. But McCree's ult is just pretty bad in general. But you could be using them better. Generally, you want to either zone with McCree's ult, as in points at 99 or something like that, and you pop it so that they can't get on a point. Or maybe they pop Kiriko ult, and then you pop yours to deny them pushing forward. Something like that, to zone with it. Or you want to take an off angle or flank and do it when they're not expecting it. And one of the nice things about the comp that you're going against is they don't have a shield to block it. So, like for example, if you're going up against a Reinhardt, it can be annoying because they don't even have to hide. Even if you catch them all off guard, they can just put up Reinhardt's shield. And then, second issue that I see is defaulting. So this is basically when you just take the default angle all the time. And you'll see what I mean here.
3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
I think you actually play pretty great until you die using your first ult. If I remember correctly.
Pain is inevitable.
Not sure why your tank took the long way around.
Hostile spotted. Not so fast. Objective unlocked.
I need a doctor.
So we can already, not that you can never take the normal angle, but okay, your Arisa's over there. Okay, if I were you, I'd probably have went this left side. Try and challenge their high ground and peek their healers. That's what is that defaulting is taking the angle everyone on your team's taking, rather than creating new angles for the other team to deal with.
Thanks, Doc.
But then you do it right here, I think. You take this high ground, which is fine. But I might have went around left side and tried to get a couple shots in.
The enemy pushes ahead.
Or maybe went right side through that, where your Sojourn's going, actually. Great man, that's the other team to do. Shots. Chuck that meat.
See that?
Okay. Take high grounds. Good.
I'm here to support. Leading the way, as usual.
Shot. Not sure where you're looking. Okay, let's look at that.
Our push is underway.
You probably could have dodged that. You had enough time to dodge that. But slow reaction time, it happens. Absolute fall here. That's the angle that you're needing to be worried about. I would have, if you ducked into that room instead of trying to take this long route around, I think you live. Things happen.
There's much for you to do.
Double kill.
You pretty much saved this fight here.
These barrels are smoking. Dead off. We've got the robot. Let's move.
Fine.
Pushing our barricade up.
Forward spawn.
Over here.
1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. So your Reese is coming back. This is where I start to not really like your positioning. Okay, first off, if they land their pool thingy on you, you're dead. So you should be playing closer to cover here. But honestly, as soon as you got that checkpoint there, I would have went over to here, high ground there or something, gotten an off angle. The thing about defaulting is it's not the worst thing in the world to do, but if you want to improve, start getting more picks and such, you're going to want to do it, or to stop defaulting. But like I said, until you die here with your high noon, pretty fine. Not really sure what you're expecting from this, because you're not a very high health hero, and you make yourself an easy target. And even if they didn't try to kill you here, they could probably make it around that whatever, the green thing behind them in plenty of time. If they try to. Let's see where their Cassidy high noon's at. There, Cassidy did a good high noon. Didn't get any kills, but the right sort of idea here. Getting a flank. People aren't expecting it. And making space for your end team. Did you get rezzed? No. Okay. So this is painful because when you're rechalling this this area of the map. Here.
Hey, It's Gecko.
when you're rechanneling this area of the map right here, you want to do
Time
it
to
how
put a
they
stop
did
to
it.
their efforts.
Either going through the side or taking that room over there, that high ground, because it's way better. Because if you're coming from bottom, that high ground over there that they have is just absolutely oppressive. So you need a way to challenge it, force them off of it. But even though your tank doesn't go there, I still would have really liked you to take that route, take that high ground, create a new angle for them to worry about, challenge their high ground. And as you're going to see here, you have a lot of issue challenging their high ground because they just have way better positioning.
There's a test subject.
So this is a case in which default can definitely hurt you.
Pick it up. We're about to lose our lead.
They can
Can't let them push ahead.
new angle up there, force them to have to deal with two angles. Yeah. And challenge the high ground. Anyways, your tank should have touched here.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Time for the reckoning. We need to regain the lead.
Where was I?
Then here, this is the sort of stuff I want you to do. Is be taking
I need
this
a medic.
off angle on height, forces them to look forward. Preferably, I would have liked it even more on the left side version of this. That way you can shoot their back line. More decent. Okay, this ends up working. I'm not sure that it should have. I guess it works. Could have been better. But at least cheered it up.
It's high noon. Not exactly what I
Now, if you
expected.
knew that you were going to get pocketed through that, then it's reasonable. Because you can survive coal if you're getting pocketed. Well,
Blaming the robot.
I'm with you.
This way.
anyways, game continues on.
You cannot escape me.
I do think you're playing above your rank. I think you should climb pretty easily.
Be nourished. I'm under attack. Surrender my will.
Once again, defaulting, not seeing that off angle on the left, and really pressuring their Ana and Moria and McCree back there. also not really being aware of when their Junker Queen's getting ult and actively trying to avoid it. Because you should be doing that, and you can't be doing that.
We're pretty good together.
Start on tracking.
I've got you in my sights.
That's how you grab the hammer. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Shots here.
Did I miss anybody?
Everyone on me.
To be honest, your tank looks pretty bad this game.
We're on the move. Pain is inevitable.
When in doubt, push.
Where should you position yourself? I'd argue
Over there.
you should either be up there or up there. But you don't take any time to get an off angle here. I mean, that's basically my main piece of advice here. I'm just pointing out every time you should be taking a new angle and forcing them to look at more than one angle at once.
It's high noon.
And then also the high noons are very questionable. In this area of the map, something like going on a wide flank around right side there and coming around behind them, going for that, or being up there and waiting till they come through here and push through. Those two ideas I think are probably best for this part of the map.
You're in.
I mean, okay, just an idea with ability usage in general that I think especially applies to McCree's ultimate is you want to use abilities when the enemy team's trying to take space. And because they're trying to take space, it forces them out into the open. So in this case, when they try and take the robot out from you, they're gonna, if you're up in that top area and they try to take the robot for you, it's gonna force them out into open space, or over to that left side, and they're just trying to force them out into open space. To chow there, they weren't really taking any space yet, so yeah. Anyways, you guys covered.
Get ready. Be purified.
All things.
Just a little more and this lead is ours.
Done the same thing in this last fight here. Should be taking high ground. You could take this left side, but I would have taken high ground up here on this left side. Pretty quickly.
2 minutes.
It's hard to be effective as a team when you're only attacking from one angle. That soldier's doing what you should be. Their enemy soldier's doing what you should be doing. He applies a lot of pressure. Even though he doesn't really do much, he still applies a lot of pressure and forces you guys to back off. Then you take the off angle here. Important to know that McCree can track you through walls, so he knew you were coming. But just not taking shots on him. You just took too long to
We're so close to taking the lead.
They've taken the robot. Misery made.
Got him.
It's my will. It's go time.
you don't need to wait the entire ult every single time. If you're gonna die from waiting, just cancel it and move on, or just shoot it and move on. Even if it doesn't do full damage, it's better than dying.
They got the rope.
No time to waste.
Okay, you got time for one fight here.
30 seconds remaining.
Enemy team's kind of dumb for moving the cart to you guys. Once they got rid of forward spawn.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Hold them off a little.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, figured it off and here and look.
Time.
Took the off angle, got a kill.
New.
Then when someone's strafing like that, pretty much just aim down the center and wait until they cross with your strafe, or flicks. Cross with your crosshair, I mean. Or you gotta
Keep the change.
it's impossible to track.
Over there.
Okay. High ground. So went right side, took high ground here. Or even left side high ground, but I think right side high ground's even more effective. It's fine. You did what I wanted you to there. Just use it prematurely, get the damage, and survive. But it would have been much more effective had you taken that right side high ground and used it, because you would have had cover. And yeah.
Surrender to my will.
So yeah, like I said at the beginning, main pieces of advice to you are taking off angles instead of defaulting, taking high ground, use your ult, use it to zone when they're taking space or need to take space, or use your ult on a flank route or off angle route that they won't expect, or all of those things at the same time. Your aim's plenty good, you use cover pretty well. You're never grossly out of position, but you're not ever really in exceptional positioning either. You're just straight down the middle with your team, far enough back to not be in immediate danger, but not taking different routes to create new angles for the enemy team to deal with and have to back off because of, or getting kills from. So yeah, that's about all I got. You should be able to climb. Your aim's good enough to climb. Your positioning, your understanding of using cover and such like that is good enough to climb. Just, yeah, do the things I said, and you'll start getting more kills. I feel like pretty quickly.